Okay, so here we go. This is how I do the runs for Towards the Future Plus Plus. You gotta start on Vega. And here we go. It's a wacky camera angle, but you'll live. Over the lady. Now, when you're talking to the principal, like, I kind of hold right and slightly downward. That way I don't accidentally, see, I'm hitting A as fast as I can, so I don't accidentally talk to the little lady next to him. Yeah, it's that detailed. So you need have Asparis. I don't know if that's how you pronounce Mag's name, but it works way better if you have Sonidi, like way better. Alright, so you want to kind of run around right here a little bit, get those back Bartles to come forward. You want to get close to the Rappies, because if you hit them from a distance, they will run, and you want all of the XP. It's just kind of like a little bit Smash Mouth fighting here. Oh, obviously you need the S rank needle. Get some mosquitoes out of there. They're just easy EXP. That's done. I don't really bother with items because, you know, you're not here for items, but I mean, there's time to kill as these guys come up. You want to be kind of in this area to get the Golgus, because he kind of wanders. You can see he gets out of the shot. Alright. Remember, not here for the items, so just skip them. And you want to be inside, under the dome, you know, fighting the dragon within 3 minutes. That's the goal. So I like this corner right here because I can kind of hit them all, and I can be right here when the Pal Rappy drops. Pal Rappy gives you like 640 EXP when you kill him, so you definitely don't want him to run away. Let those mosquitoes come out. So yeah, 640 from the Pal Rappy right there. Like I said, mosquitoes just, they give you so much EXP. Let's go. Get these. Alright, this is good. Alright. If these Golgus like go over here in this corner, sometimes you gotta go like right next to them to get them up. Alright, I like this corner. Again, hit starts, you don't target anything, get over there real easy. Except those hill delts are gonna come freaking beat the shit out of me. Yep, need a freeze trap. Now that doesn't always happen. Usually you want a bunch of monsters in front of them, so you can sit there and just lay them out. Oh, see, didn't get there in 3 minutes, so that's no bueno. And that area was 19,000 EXP collectively that we just got. ahead. Now I can never kill these two so that they don't do their little run around the map thing. If you can somehow find a way, props to you. I've tried using the red arms to give myself shift into band, but I mean, like, it doesn't work out. So I like to let them hit me because it charges that synchro for the mag. You're definitely gonna need it. And these two guys together will give you a whopping 13,000 EXP. Alright, I like to cast twins right here, just like, you know, because it takes time for them to fall, it takes time to cast twins, get that shit all over with, because I'd rather be charging my mag than anything. The only trouble is I never know where the portal's gonna be. There it is, perfect. Not here for the items, so just carry on. Now in this area, there's going to be one of those little, how do you say, pow foley? I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. They're going to appear in the center, but they're delayed. Now what you're going to want to do is just run straight through here, get ready with damage traps. Now he's still working on coming that pow foley, I don't know. But this is going to make one of the, this guy right here, that's gonna make him spawn. So you want 2 damage traps. The Volmer. Now the Volmer just unlocked the door. I'll show you why that's important later. This is kind of a bad spot to be in. You want to like have an ice trap up there, especially if you don't have shift into band on. Because those lilies will they will blast your ass with to make it, and you're fucking dead. Oh, this one. Kind of just get like right over here-ish, yeah. Now what was key to that Volmer in the beginning that we made spawn by going in the center of that secret area is that now these pan arms are going to show up and they take forever to kill and they give you horrible EXP, so I leave them alone. And typically if you didn't have that Volmer spawn, then that door would stay locked and you'd have to sit there and kill them. But instead we can just push on through and save time for monsters that actually give you quality EXP. And you want to kind of like this corner, the camera angle like this. If you can hit all 4 dragons at once, and it works out. I'm telling you, the camera angle has to be a certain way, your character has to be positioned against that wall a certain way, and you can hit all 4 dragons at once and keep pushing through. You want to kind of stand right here. Nope. Hit all of them at once. Same story. Just want to hit everything all at once. Quickly get those lilies hit so they cannot cast on you. Then 1, 2, 3 should kill them. Yep. Oh, one survived. Alright. For these guys, you want to get your damage trap ready. You want to get them all 2 damage traps. All 4 of these suckers. Get them all kind of in the center. So somewhere like right here. 2 damage traps. Hopefully they're all right there. Yep, got them all. Alright. Now you want to stand right here. Now the goal here is we want to get on the pad to fighting the worm guy. Del La Roll or whatever with 9 minutes. So stand about right here. And 3 will appear right here. Lay them out as fast as you can. Turn around, lay these 3 out. You want to get out of this spot. Hopefully I can. I should have taken that extra shot to kill that one. Alright, you want to go all the way against this wall. Because when you sit right here, you'll be just out of range of that Megan, and that Lily cannot get you. See? You just saw it. Right to my face, but didn't get me. See, again, not going to get there in time for 9 minutes, so this is not a good example of how to do this. Oh, should have grabbed that well. But the Asparagus Mag is not as good as So Needy. So Needy, it just like helps you so much because it'll keep making you invincible, and that's obviously a factor, because if at some point in time I was invincible, it would have helped me get through that stuff easier, got to the pad within the 9 minutes, so on and so forth. See, now this is not good either, because I already lost. There he goes. Now I'm invincible. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. You want this thing dead when it jumps on this ship twice. I'm going to go ahead and use this now. I don't like using this at this point, but I need to have him dead in 2 jumps. See, that's just more time on the clock, but whatever. And this isn't really going to hurt him at all, but it does charge your synchro, and that is so important. Because, you know, he still has armor plating on his tail, so, and you're not going to knock that off in time you get to actually hit his tail. So he's going to jump to the other side, and he's going to be on the ship. Hopefully we can just kill him fast enough. And he's dead. You want to stand right about here and just keep firing. And don't worry, like, hopefully I'm standing on the right spot, because this is usually where I use the photon burst. Yep. And even though you go through that thing, no matter how fast you go through that thing, you will always get the EXP from the worm, so don't worry about losing it behind it. Tested it like 4 times in a row. Alright, so this is almost impossible to do in like a sufficient amount of time, or yeah, without shift into band. So you want to be like finishing your combos, pushing forward each time. If you wanted to, you could skip this, but this is a little bit harder than, well, actually quite a bit harder. So you want to run up here, you want to get that Xeno Red in the back's attention. So he's going to jump with the other ones. Lay a freeze trap. They're all frozen. Lay another freeze trap. Unfreeze. Light them up. And now we can push forward. Go ahead and open this. You can't get around these traps, but hopefully they give you at least 1 synchro. They don't, but they'll hit you twice. Alright, we want to kill this Kanun, whatever, the red one. Only do light attacks. Alright, you have to lay a freeze trap because you don't want this red getting away. And he's going to. Wow. Oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did. So, I was a little bit delayed on that freeze trap, which caused them all to get stronger, but alright, you want to get that red one up there, because if he disappears, you lose all that EXP. Because everyone that came with him is gonna go. Good. You just have to tag those. When they're spinning like that, you just have to tag them. You'll see what I mean. See now, They're all gonna freak out. We don't even need to be here for that, but usually I just run through, but I know there's one that I did get. And those ones stuck on the walls there, forget them, because you have to go like all the way up against the wall, and then it'll open up a little spot where you can hit them and stuff. Now this is probably the hardest room that I just walked past there. You want to go here because you want to bring that, it's a delayed for them to spawn. And that brings down another one here in the center. But this is the most Smash Mouth like fighting you're gonna have the entire thing. Very hard room. A lot of the time it's just improvising instead of just like a real smooth process like everything else. Freeze trap, freeze trap, freeze trap. Like the fact that it's going this smoothly that is not common. Usually it's just absolute chaos. So just do that freeze trap a little bit of time. See, you can even get them all. Actually gonna need another freeze trap. See now, that is just bad. Really don't want to lose that red one back there. Oh wow, Sparks made me invincible. He's gonna disappear, gonna lose all that EXP. I'm gonna freeze him. Got him. Oh, that's why. Oh my gosh, I'm like, why aren't they dead? See, that's right there all the time you'll lose your shifted ban. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Cannot lose that red one. Imperative that he dies. If I could just get... I'm using way too many freeze traps, but I can't let him get away. Even though I think all of his freaking guys are gone. Yeah. Alright, whatever. That was a... Like I said, you know, that's never going to be a pretty room, ever. So you want to pull this up so you don't target anything. You want to all the way over here. You want to get this blue's attention. Like literally you have to go right up to him. For some reason he won't jump otherwise. You want to freeze trap ready. Get this red's attention. Freeze trap. Tag the blue because see he goes down so quick and he's getting hit by the Baran's bullets there. Alright, when all three are down, which they are now, hit start, you don't target anything. You want to kill that little, thing that controls those D-cubic guys. Alright, they're all tagged. Don't even bother with them anymore. Get to that red one. Try and get around all these Gillage, whatever you call them. I'm not very good with the names, as you can tell. Round up all these assholes. Together. Oh no, come back. Alright, so the room directly across, not diagonally, from where the boss is, where you want to be. Ready for with the freeze trap. Right about now, you want to spin because he's coming down. See no red. Alright, so they are all tagged for sure. Don't need to bother with them. Alright, so we just gotta tag these four. They are. Let's start. Don't target them. Run right by. And as you can see, you'll get all that EXP. Easy peasy. And you want Volt Up dead within 20 minutes. Sorry. As long as you get here, he's dead before 20 minutes. Good go. It's gonna start in your front left. Every time. That's going to be the first time he appears on the screen, front left, from your character's point of view. You'll see what I mean. Fuck. That was really, really, really bad, and it's almost always behind you, where the red one appears, almost always behind you. Alright, so... See, I don't know. This is where it gets tricky. If I get caught in that thing right there, that glowing thing, I am absolutely fucked. So I don't know if you should start running to the left or just start laying into him. Alright, see, I think he's going to catch me and I'm dead. You cannot outrun this thing. See, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do, no matter how much life I have right now. I think you need like over 2,000, so this is why you need escape dolls. And sometimes he never uses that, and sometimes he'll just abuse the shit out of it. So I think he might just abuse the shit out of it. No, he's not. But it sucks because it's like the last thing to go when you're blowing stuff off of him. So, like, thank goodness he's using that again. Because, see, now he's definitely, yeah, okay, good thing he died. And under 20 minutes, that's where we want to be. Collectively, doesn't matter. We're not here for the items. So let's just go on through. Alright, Ruins is way too hard, and the amount of EXP you get there, it's not even worth it at all. So just leave immediately. I mean, if you have a whole party with you, even then, even still, you actually get less EXP doing any of this with a party than if you were to do it solo. And collectively, that was 120,000 EXP. I was supposed to tell you each time like what you get and stuff, but I usually run here. Oh, we'll try that. Okay. Just drop the crap I don't need. Pick up the diamates that I used. Perfect. Even better. That's it. But like that was a not completely smooth run of it, but it was smooth enough. A lot of the times you have to improvise on. It's like it doesn't always go that well. But anyways, that's it. Just rinse and repeat.